Welcome back to Teresa's Dead. My name is Teresa and I'm very much alive. I have an awful garbage, filthy mouth. Filthy mouth. So viewer discretion is advised, but if you're not into that or weird stuff in general, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here. No harm, no foul, but I'll remember our Tom fondly. Y'all, I wasted my money so you didn't have to. Okay, so listen, if you're new here and this is the first video you're ever watching, why this one? But all right, whatever. I have better videos. But if you are new here, I do a video every Friday called Makeup Bingo, New Nonsense Makeup Bingo. And one of the products that I talked about in that video was the Laura Geller Wheel of Fortune collection. And I think people have the expectation that I was gonna read it to filth, but I didn't. Instead, I was like, you know what? This is so stupid. I kind of love it. I can't wait to buy it. I'm gonna buy it. And guess what? You bitch bought it. Now, I didn't buy the full collection. The full collection consists of a primer, a lipstick, an eyeliner, and some dual-ended brush. And to me, those things just weren't that interesting to me. Although I've been told that the primer is actually really nice. But it's called Spackle and that scared me, so I said no. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the blush palette as well as the eyeshadow palette. But before I show you how I created this look, let me tell you a little bit about each product. Prize-winning eyeshadow palette retailing for $45. Inspired by the world's famous puzzle board, our eyeshadow palette will have you turning letters and turning heads. Discover 12 luminous and blendable shadow shades, all in a mix of matte and shimmer finishes for the perfect look. Wear them to create a classic smoky eye or use your favorite neutrals every day. Face the Wheel Blush Palette. Take these blushes for a spin. Our Face the Wheel palette includes 5 long-lasting blushes for a gorgeous and natural look. Each shade blends beautifully on your skin and creates a lifted, youthful flush. Wear one shade solo or blend your favorites together for a custom cheek color. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to read it like that, but I felt like I had to. I had to. Anyway, let me show you how I created this look. I really wish this spun. I think it would be so adorable if I could just do this. Where's my bankruptcy spot? I want my bankruptcy spot. Missed opportunity. So here's what we got working with. I did my base. I have a little bit of bronzer on. I don't know, do I want to do this one? Do I want to do this one? Oh, that pink is so pretty. It's calling my name. Then there's a peach one that looks nice. Then it looks like, ooh, is this kind of like a highlighter, huh? It has like a nice little shimmer to it. I don't think it's a highlighter. I think this is all blush. It has a nice sheen to it. There's no glitter, which is fucking fantastic because I know a lot of people do not like glitter in their blush. This is actually really pretty. This is really, I knew I made the right decision. I shouldn't jinx myself. Don't jinx myself, okay. And then the last shade we have, what do we got here? Is a nice kind of deep reddish color, which I will put over yonder. It's like a nice berry. Okay, so I'm thinking I kind of want to do like the peachy ones. I want to combine. We're going to combine. As much as I really just want to throw that pink all over my face, we're going to do peach because I want to see how that shimmery one is. Well, I should stop saying shimmer. There's no shimmer in it. It's just very luminous. I'm going to use my rougher number 5 and I'm going to go into this top one. She is pigmented. Bitch, oh bitch. That's pretty. I really, I feel so bad because I've talked so much shit. So much shit. But I think I knew deep down inside this was gonna be perfect. So I'm just put a little bit more on. That is perfect. I really love how soft this looks. Bitch. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take the new Rephr brush, the holiday brush. This is such a pretty brush, by the way. I absolutely adore the handle. It's so cute. Hold on, let me just wipe this off though because I do see a little bit of product on it left. Okay, it looks a lot better. I'm going to take that shade right in the middle. Oh, bitch. Okay. Oh, if you like a luminous blush that has no glitter, bitch, this is for you. Also really love how both of those peach shades really play well together. Now, unfortunately, this collection, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, doesn't have a highlighter, but I feel like this has enough sparkle. But I don't think I really need a highlighter at all, actually. What the fuck? This is great. All right, so I'm gonna go back in a little bit with that peach shade. Oh, I'm living. I am living for this. Bitch, run, don't walk. This is so pretty. Okay. Let me do my other face. Let me do my other face. Let me do my other face. We'll come back into the eye. The eyes, what am I saying? Oh God. I'm obsessed with this. This is such a beautiful peachy shade and I'm fucking here for it. This is everything that I thought it was gonna be and it makes me so happy. Do you know how happy I am? As Makeup Nostradamus, I can call when something's good. Especially when something looks like a gimmicky bullshit mess. But this is perfect. Okay, so let's move on to the eyeshadow. Now, I'm actually going to switch up my eyeshadow primer today because I had a few comments in previous videos that when I mentioned if something was patchy or not, a lot of people were kind of pointing towards like the Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer and they were like, hey, I sometimes get that patchiness with bright colors, so like try to switch it up. So I don't really have a lot of eyeshadow primer because normally I just never believed in it. I was someone that always just used a concealer base. Why not just throw in a bunch of new makeup? Well, this is kind of not new. I've tried this before, but maybe I might like it now. It's been a few years. I had this little tiny sample, this little teeny tiny sample of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I thought it was gonna be a little wand. It's not a wand, it's a little squeezy tube. All right, so I'm gonna just prime my eye. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do one side. I'm gonna do this one on camera. I'm gonna do this eye off camera and I'm gonna use my Kaleidos. So I wanna see if there's any sort of a difference out of curiosity. So what do we got working with? Oh, she is a basic bitch. She is a basic bitch. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty too. Ooh, okay. All right. Let's see, what do we got here? The shimmers feel really nice. They feel very creamy. These are probably the most sleepiest colors I have ever seen in my life, but I'm okay with that. I am an Ann. I feel like I should be getting my AARP card in the mail. I love it. You know, it's actually cute when I talked to my mom the other day. So my mom was asking me if I got my flu shot. And I said, no, not yet. And she's like, can I tell you? I got the flu shot for 65-year-olds. I was like, was there any difference? She goes, no. I was like, okay. But she was really proud of that and I love that for her. All right, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty too. Okay, kind of two of these colors kind of look the same. No, not really. No, not really. Okay, my bad. The shimmers feel good. The shimmers feel good. Okay. The last time I tried a Laura Geller palette, I had a horrible allergic reaction to it. So let's hope that that's not the case today. So I think in the terms of just kind of staying peachy, I'm kind of having a hard time because I really love this kind of brown green, but then I'm like, I feel like it would be a disservice not to do the orange only because I have like this kind of orangey blush. Well, peachy blush, I should say. So I think what I want to do is, no. All right, I'm going to go in with this red shade right here. And we are just going to, oh wow, okay. We're going to put it all over the lid. And I'm going to blend the edges out with that brown shade. Well, she's going on pretty nicely. I just want to switch the brush up though. Sometimes I've been kind of going in with like a bigger brush just to save me some time, and then I wind up having to go in with a smaller brush anyway, so I might as well, I don't know, not do that. Blend this guy out. Also, that Urban Decay primer though, holy shit, she's really solid. Have I been wrong this whole time? I feel like I've talked so much shit about that product. Maybe it's because I'm a woman of a certain age now. I don't know. Maybe my body is just like, fine, make it work, fine, but this is pretty. So now that we have that down, I'm gonna go in with a kind of a smaller brush. I'm gonna blend it out with this pink one down here. Aha. Yeah, that looks better. I feel like the brown would have just made it look a little fucked up. You know, I don't got a bad thing to say. I'm enjoying this. This is blending out those edges really nicely. I like that it's very, very soft now at the top. I don't got a bad thing to say about this, kid. This is fucking fun. I like it. I'm glad that I picked this up. I cannot believe I'm saying that. I did not waste my money. This is fucking everything right now. I am so sorry, Lord. I'm so sorry. I've been out here being like, bah, and I didn't have to be. This is so nice. God. She is a sleepy, sleepy lady, but I like it though. It's like one of those palettes that really require no work at all, which I love. Now I think that I got that one. I'm just gonna kind of go back in there to that red just to deepen up the crease. By the way, all the little brushes I'm using are the new Refer ones. So I have like the 14 mini, the 13 mini. These are good. but y'all know how much I love Rephr anyway, so that should come as no surprise. And if you're interested in checking out any of that set, I'll link it down below. Now I'm gonna go into this white shade over here. I'm gonna just go underneath the brow bone just a little bit, and I'm gonna blend that shade a little bit better. So a part of me wants to go in with this really pretty peachy shade, but there's just something that I think would look really good with the brown. I don't know, I think I kind of want to go in with the brown now to kind of give myself a little smoky eye moment. I'm gonna use a little bit of NYX glitter glue. Oh, I keep going back and forth. I'm gonna go in with this brown shade. I'm gonna see something. There is a little bit of fallout with this, and I'm hoping that it will be very easy to clean. Oh yeah, okay, good. Oh, I really like this. This is pretty. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the black shade and I'm going to use that as a liner shade. There is a little bit of fallout with that black shade, but it's very, very easy to clean. What I wanna do now is take a little bit of Milk Cosmetics and I'm gonna throw that in the waterline. I want a little orange. I'm gonna take this shimmer shade. It's kind of like a brownish red color. I wanna pop that in the lower lash line because I feel like it's gonna mesh very, very beautifully. Yep, as it does. I normally don't like putting shimmers in the lower lash line, but there's something about this shade that is just so perfect. Oh, she's cute. She's really cute. I'm gonna go into this gold shade, light gold shade. I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner. Just a little bit. Let's get a little sparkle. Now I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara, do the other eye, and then we're gonna come back and talk about this palette. Let's talk about this because y'all, I love this. And I was right. I knew I was right. I knew it. I knew it. And this is gonna be one of the highlights of my best of 2023. And that's the kind of year we're in. Think about it. Think how fucked up that is. But you know what? Maybe these are the products that is going to turn my permanent frown upside down because they're so good. Okay, so let's talk about the blush palette first. Now this palette comes in a pretty big compact. I like that it has a mirror. I really, really, really hate the fact that this is kind of a missed opportunity in the sense that, you know, maybe this could slowly move. If there was like a little dial down here that you could just do this and you could move the blushes, do you know how fucking amazing that would have been? That would have been everything. I'm kind of sad that that didn't happen. Anyway, and I also wish that there was a little bankruptcy flag. Like, why is that not in here? I need that. I want that. The other thing that I kind of wish with these blushes is that there would have been pan embossings. Had there been pan embossings of some of the other things that are on the wheel, that would have been cute too. But whatever, those are the little wish list items that would have made the palette that much better. And maybe that's something to kind of note in the future that if this brand's going to be, I don't know, doing something with Jeopardy next, maybe think about those little touches, because those little touches, I don't know, they're just like, it's so cute. Like, you went this far, you might as well fucking complete the project. You know what I mean? This packaging is kind of like a B-. That said, these fucking shades, the formula is so good. I had a sinking suspicion that this was going to be a hidden gem, and I was completely right. And I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I'm gonna pat myself on the back because this is fantastic. When you first apply, it's a very beautiful light wash of color, but you can build it up. So if you do want to have a stronger pigmentation, you can go for it. But I like how it blends out to this very kind of beautiful, like watercolor kind of a feel. It reminds me a little bit of Chantecaille in that way. And Chantecaille, their blushes are like my favorite thing, but their price point is not. So something like this that has 5 shades that are very, 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 very pretty for literally the price of pretty much one of their blushes is fucking phenomenal. This is so good. I loved how it applied softly to the cheeks. I love that these two blushes just pair so well together. And again, if you're someone that doesn't really like a highlighter, but you want a little bit of something there, I think that middle shade is just such a beautiful, soft, natural highlight. While it is a luminous finish, it doesn't have any sort of sparkle or craft glitter. So if you are worried about it kind of creating any weird texture, don't. It's so beautiful. I love this. Now, granted, I am extra as fuck, right? And I really do love a very strong highlighted moment. Now, I didn't put any highlighter on my face and I really want to, but I won't. But even without it though, it looks like I did and I kind of love it. I love it. It looks so natural. It's so pretty. I sincerely can't wait to take this off my skin to use the other colors. These two are gonna be perfect, and I feel like the pink and the peach are gonna be perfect as well. There's something about those two colors, this pink and this peach, that kind of feels like a little bit like Orgasm from NARS in a way. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, I love this. This exceeded my expectations. I knew it was gonna be good, like deep down, like I knew it was gonna be good. This is actually so much more than that. It makes me interested in wanting to try this brand. It makes me interested in wanting to purchase more products. I have shied away from them for so long because, you know, listen, they kind of feel very dated and not exciting, and it's okay. It's okay. This is dependable. This is the kind of formula you want. You want something that's gonna be solid, and bitch, this feels so solid. I love it. I love it. This is so good. Now, if I wasn't gonna film 2 videos today, because I'm a little behind schedule, I would have totally used another color combination for these cheeks, but I am gonna feature this in another video shortly, another try-on products, because this is just something I just, actually between this and the new NARS blush palettes, oh my God, like I am blush rich these days, and I love it. Anyway, this is fantastic. This is everything. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So yeah, do I wish that some things were a little bit different packaging wise? Sure, I do. But at the end of the day, the formula is motherfucking solid. It's so pretty. I love how just put together I look. I am just so fucking cute. It's not even funny. I love this. And I like it that it's like this peachy kind of summer moment, even though I know we're like in the thick of fall, even though down here it's like 85 today. I'm still like hanging on to the summer, and I really just, I love this. I love this so much. I love it. Huge, huge fan of this. Cannot wait to continue to play with this one. Now let's move on to the eyeshadow palette. This is so silly. I absolutely love the packaging on the outside. I think it's really, really cute. It's kind of a miss. And they feel kind of like they don't belong together, considering how cute this is versus just like, it's like that Pete Holmes joke, the Subway S&M black containers. That's kind of exactly what this feels like in comparison to this. But packaging wise, this is so cute. She's cardboard, but very, very sturdy. You do get this nice mirror when you do open her up. Here is your color story. You do have some pan embossings where it actually spells out Laura Geller, and then you have these cute little lips on the side over here. This is cute. You know, when I think about this color story, this is a very sleepy, basic bitch. Like I look at it, I want to fall asleep. But when it's those kind of color stories, I know it's going to be a very dependable palette. That no matter what you do, you're always going to look solid every time because the colors are foolproof. Now, my only kind of complaint about this is that I think in the description, if I'm not wrong, it's supposed to be inspired by the world famous puzzle board. Okay. I don't necessarily see that. I don't feel like I'm getting strong vibes of the Wheel of Fortune when I look at this eyeshadow palette. I just think this is like a staple nude. I'm not getting the vibe of the actual show. Even looking at the wheel and just even like their set pieces, I don't really see the correlation, right? But then again, if you were to make a palette that looked exactly like Wheel of Fortune, would it be a very wearable palette? No, not by most. Don't get me wrong, I do love a bitch that rocks a very strong eye look, but I feel like for the demographic of this palette, it totally makes sense to be something of a neutral Nelly. What I really like about these shades is one, how easy they are to use. When I have used one of the Laura Geller palettes in the past, I believe it was, I think it was like the Montauk palette or whatever, I had extreme eye irritation from like the plum purpley shades, and my eye started to water, and it was a fucking nightmare. So I really wanted to focus on the red to see if I was gonna get any sort of eye irritation, and bitch, that did not happen. And I'm so thankful for that. So in this palette, you have 5 mattes and 7 shimmer shades. In today's video, I pretty much use all the mattes with the exception of this light brown one. I didn't touch that one. So I use the red pretty much for all over the crease, a little bit above the crease on the lid. I was able to blend the edges out with this really, really beautiful light pink color, and then blend those edges out with this kind of off-white color up here. I used the black as a liner, which was perfect. I didn't experience any sort of weird patchiness, any balding, any fading. I feel like everything just looks really solid. And most importantly, I didn't experience any weird eye irritation. I love how easy this formula was to blend. And I also used 2 different eye primers because I wanted to see if like the Kaleidos eye primer has been kind of the issue for the last couple of videos, and I have it on this side and it looks fine. It looks perfect. So I kind of want to try now actually this Urban Decay eye primer with the Natasha Denona palette. Maybe my thoughts will be a little bit different. But I have Urban Decay on this side, I have Kaleidos on this side, and I don't see any difference. Everything looks really, really good. Again, cannot stress how easy they are to blend out. It does create a very, really beautiful like soft gradient, and I love that. It's so good. I don't have a bad thing to say about the mattes. I think the only shade that I had a little bit of fallout was the black shade, and it was so easy to clean, which is amazing. So I love that even more. This is a palette that I would definitely take away with me on vacation. Much as I want to be a colorful, colorful clown, when I'm out and about, I'm always wearing just a neutral eye look. And I just use a multi-chrome eyeliner to make my look pop. I really am just a neutral bitch. I am an Anne at my core. And so for me, these are like the most perfect shades for that. You can create a lot of beautiful daytime looks as well as a smoky nighttime look. I'm really happy that I actually went in with this shimmer, this dark one here, because that mixed in with the red. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. So let's talk a little bit about the shimmers. I didn't get to use a lot of them, obviously, other than swatching them. So the one that I really want to kind of focus on is this guy right here. But I actually did use a little bit of this reddish one in the lower lash line, as well as this gold one in the inner corner. They're good. They're so good. I used a little bit of NYX glitter glue. I didn't experience any sort of spicy butthole, any flaking, any fading, any difficulty trying to put on the eyeshadow. There was a little bit of fallout, but again, very, very easy to clean. So if you do your base first, rest assured that it's going to be fine and you're gonna have nothing to worry about. Again, I don't have a bad thing to say about this palette. Well, okay, maybe the only thing is like, well, yeah, it doesn't really look exactly like Wheel of Fortune. It's fine. What the fuck? It's okay. Because what you have here, babies, what you have here is a basic bitch palette, an Anne palette, a perfect Anne palette for the fall. Actually, pretty much all year round, but really right now, this is giving me fall vibes and I love it. This is so good. Again, this makes me excited to want to try other stuff from this brand. Something that I thought I would never fucking say. I'm actually really excited. I cannot wait to try more sleepy ass shit. Anyway, so did I waste my money? Absolutely the fuck not. I would happily purchase this again over and over and over again. I am though getting a little bit of FOMO about not getting that spackle primer because now I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to try it. The other things I don't care about. Eyeliners, ugh, whatever. The red lipstick, not for me. I am a very basic bitch when it comes to lipsticks. Listen, I don't need any more brushes. I like the brushes that I have. I'm cool with those brushes. I don't need anything else. So I am getting FOMO about the spackle. Maybe I should get it. Maybe next time. Anyway, now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you were interested in picking this up. And if you weren't, you should be, because this is really fucking good. I would never steer you wrong. I am a very clown ass bitch. I recognize that. And when something is just too good, and I'm not about gatekeeping, okay? I am not about it. This is fantastic. This, I cannot wait to keep playing with this stuff. I'm in love. Anyway, shop responsibly, but definitely look at this collection. It's definitely worth checking out. That said, I want to say, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. As always, feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and to my beautiful, wonderful YouTube members and patrons. Thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, really nasty garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do without you, and I love your adorable little delicious faces. If you want to know what is currently on my face, everything you need to know will be listed in the description box down below. And I'll see you little pumpkins later. Bye.